And Kane with a big right hand as this no-holds-barred matchup gets underway against Rey Mysterio. And after months of physical and mental abuse, Mysterio looking to make a statement here tonight. And the former world champion, the high flyer taking out Kane. And does this have to be Rey's strategy, Kane?
I don't know. You know, this was a very difficult match to prepare for. Oh, look at this now.
Again, no holds barred. Oh, weapons like that kendo stick are legal.
And this is good strategy.
Oh. This rivalry between these two men began in a parking lot. Attack by Kane on Mysterio. Went to no mercy.
And all this is legal. Stop. Oh, man.
Well, Mysterio was stopped all right.
In his tracks by that huge boot of Kane's.
Kane saying that Rey Mysterio wears that mask to hide behind, and just like our WWE fans do.
Well, you and I talked about these stipulations that watch out here. Oh, man.
The near 7-footer, over 300-pound Kane beginning to dissect Rey Mysterio.
Watch this and listen. Oh, man.
And you see Kane with that camera cable. This is completely legal. Just bending and ripping Mysterio's body around that steel post.
Oh, I started to say, ref, come on, get in there, but the referee is powerless. No holds barred. Anything goes here.
Our fans all over the world enjoying Cyber Sunday in this no-holds-barred matchup between Rey Mysterio and Kane, live in places like the United Kingdom and Switzerland and Kuwait here tonight.
Ooh. Look at the strength of Kane with one hand holding Rey. Oh, no. Just dumping Rey Mysterio into the ring after that damage done by that steel ring post.
Kane, first cover of the matchup, hooks the legs of Mysterio, who just manages to roll that shoulder out. Here's a man, Kane, who says that pain can be beautiful, King, that it makes him salivate.
Well, he's about to be frothing at the mouth right now then, because he is in complete control. You know, we talked about the fact that really none of these stipulations, whether it had been a falls count anywhere, 2 out of 3 falls, or this, no holds barred, none of these really favored Rey. I think maybe this, the least of all the 3.
How's it feel, huh? What do you say, Mysterio, huh?
With Kane just methodically as he picks apart Rey Mysterio, just overpowering Rey in the early part of this matchup.
Well, this may not be the early part, Michael. We may be nearing the end.
Off that big leg drop, here's the cover by Kane. Mysterio in trouble again, who manages to roll his shoulder out. Kane talked about King, how when he took his mask off, all he wanted to do was be accepted, and in his mind, our fans didn't accept him. The fact that Rey Mysterio wearing a mask and the fans accept Rey repulses Kane.
Well, I think Kane's lived his entire life without acceptance.
As Kane targets the small, the back, the kidney area of Rey Mysterio. Rey's one chance, King, in this match will be to use his speed, his quickness, his high-flying ability, but if Kane can take his back out.
Yeah, right now, Kane has Rey in a very precarious situation here. The referee asking Rey if he wanted to give up. Rey said no. Now he's fighting back here.
The ultimate underdog, Rey Mysterio. Ooh, did you hear that?
Oh, that's just brutal.
It shatter Rey's jaw. Cover again by Kane. Again, Mysterio rolling the shoulder out.
Rey trying to fight back here, as we saw, but then that gigantic foot in the face.
How do you combat the Big Red Machine, Kane, if you're Mysterio, number 1, and number 2, how do you do it in a no-holds-barred match?
Well, you know, I mean, just look at this picture. I mean, you know, Kane is so much larger than Rey. It's almost, it looks, you know, from the, looking at it, it looks like a hopeless situation, but we all know Rey Mysterio. There's no quit in this young man.
Yeah, he was a former world champion. Oh! Rey's body lifeless as it fell to the mat after the right hand. And Kane could be closing in on a huge victory to kick off Cyber Sunday.
Look at this strength.
With one arm.
I mean, that's really, when we use the term manhandling, that's exactly what Kane is doing to Rey Mysterio.
Kane claims these months of abuse on Mysterio has broken Mysterio's spirit. But Mysterio isn't the same man he once was.
It looks like Kane wants to break Mysterio's back. He's got it over his knee there. Oh, wait, Rey. They have his fingers in the eyes, and that's legal.
Completely legal. Ooh, remember, under no-holds-barred rules, you win the match by pinning your opponent or making them submit. That's it.
Well, Rey returned the favor there. Put his boot in Kane's face.
Ooh,
and again.
How much does Rey have left?
Hey! Ooh! Bulldog!
Great counter by Mysterio. Bought himself some time. Can he capitalize? Huge moment of this match for Mysterio. Needs to get on some sort of roll, pick up the pace a bit.
Rey's taking a lot of punishment here.
Itsuguri!
Nice!
Kane's in trouble. Mysterio senses it.
Yeah. Rey sees where Kane is and
went for the 619. Kane exploding. Cover. And again, Rey. Kicks out in frustration.
So close.
Clouding the face of the Big Red Machine. Kane could not believe.
I can't help but maybe Kane was just lying in wait there, trying to set Rey up, making him think he was ready for that 619, but what has Kane got in mind now?
Again, completely legal, that steel chair.
JR's chair.
Mysterio, great counter for the moment by Rey. And here comes Mysterio trying to build momentum. Whoa! That's that unorthodox swashbuckling style of Rey Mysterio.
Oh, Rey's got that chair. Look at this!
Talk about unique, but effective. Mysterio goes for the cover. Can Rey pull off the upset? Shoulders are down now. Kane fighting and battling his way out of that near fall.
I think a good strategy now would be for Rey to get that chair and hammer Kane like a railroad spike or something, but we know Rey, high flyer.
Right hand right up underneath the chin. Kane goes for the victory again. Hooks the leg, covered, 2 count, kick out. And at some point, Kane's got to start wondering what he needs to do to beat Mysterio.
Well, Kane can't believe it. He's given Rey his best shots. Watch it, he may be coming over here. He can grab you by the ankles and hit Rey with you. This is bad.
One can only wonder what's going through that torturous mind.
You gotta wonder how much more can Rey Mysterio take. Oh, and that boot glancing right off Rey's head. Oh no.
Well, I guarantee you this. Kane.
Those steel steps weigh about twice as much as Rey, and I think Kane plans on using Rey as a battering ram. This is not good.
Rey had no idea what was going to happen there. Kane went for the choke slam. Rey countered. What a drop toe hold. Turning the tables.
Kane face first into those steel steps.
But can Mysterio capitalize? Rey's had few chances in this matchup. Can he capitalize here?
It just depends on how much damage that did to Kane. Looks like his cranium was rattled. Hey!
Let's see the set down. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Could have him here. And Kane kicks out. Mysterio almost begging and pleading with referee Mike Chioda for a 3 count.
Well, that was close, but it was not a 3 count. Rey, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay on the offense here. Chair! Wow!
Mysterio teed off on Kane.
Yes! This'll work! Here it comes. No, not again.
Oh, and Kane thwarts the 619 again.
Look out.
Went for the choke slam. Hurricane Rana. 619 connecting. Kane is stunned. Wow. Springboard splash. Mysterio's done it. Mysterio's done it.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio King, well, his spirit has not been broken. Riding high with a Cyber Sunday victory in Kane in this no-holds-barred contest.